This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Ford Windstar, and this happens to be a 2001 model, and what we're doing today is we are removing the window regulator and motor. First thing we got to do is remove the door panel, and we're going to start by removing the switch control right here. And underneath here, we have a whole gaggle of switches, connections. Let's get the end ones first. And then we will work on this middle one here, okay? And we get it all off. Alright, let's pop this cover off the top of the door. Get that out of the way. Aha! Look what we see underneath there. We see an 8mm. See that right there? Oh no, our door panel is broken. Alright, so we're going to remove that. And if we look right in here, we see two more 8mm screws. Wait a minute, those don't look like 8mm. Those look like 7mm. 7mm down here, and one right here. Alright, so we got to remove all those screws now. Alright, now all our screws are removed, so we're going to remove this bezel right here. There we go. Now all our screws are removed, and so now all we have to do is lift up on the panel and it should come out. Okay, let's feed our wires through here. And look at this. Well, the deflector just fell off. Alright. Uh-huh. Somebody's been in this one. Next thing we're going to do is to remove these 4 7mm screws that hold the speaker on and remove the speaker from the door. Next thing we need to do is to get the window down so it looks just like this. And when you do that, you can see that the regulator is down here, and here is the anchor, left anchor for the regulator to window. And we're going to take our 3/16 punch and punch out the center of that rivet, and then we can drill the head of the rivet out on that one. And if we come over here, you can see in this square area it lines up, and we'll do the same thing. We'll punch out that rivet and drill the head out. Then we can remove the glass from the regulator and secure it in the up position. So there's the access right there for that one. And there's the hole for that one right there. So we got to do that now. Here's what the rivet looks like partially punched out. Now I'm going to use a 1/8 punch and remove the rivet all the way out. Now the window is disconnected from the regulator now, so I've got the window all the way up, and I've got a rubber door stop in here to hold it in the up position. Next we're going to remove this 11mm nut for the motor, and then over here this one for the regulator, and this one right here. All those are 11mm. Then we're going to punch out the center of these rivets and either chisel the head off or drill the head off. Now for these 4 rivets I'm going to be using my 1/8 punch right here and punch the center of the rivets out. Okay, all our rivets are all off. So now all we have to do is take the last nut off the motor, and we gotta lift up a little bit here. Okay. I'm compressing the regulator a little bit, and then we'll come right out. Watch out for the grease. Okay, there she, oh jeez. I told myself, look out for the grease, and I got into it. Jeez. I didn't listen to myself. Okay, there is your regulator and motor. These Fords are a little bit difficult with the rivets. We don't need rivets, but that's what they do. So there's the regulator and motor, all out. So that's all there is to removing a window motor and regulator from a Ford Windstar.